at 10 o'clock. How about this? Raccoons actually falling from the ceiling. Well, that's how one homeowner described the nightmare of living next door to an abandoned property. KWWL reporter Jalyn Souchek meeting with that Coralville family for us today, now being impacted in a big way by the great work of Habitat for Humanity. Jalyn has all the details right now, and Jalyn is live in our Iowa City newsroom.
Ron Filgano and his family had been living that nightmare for more than a decade now. When they moved in 15 years ago, they say a neighbor soon abandoned the connecting townhome and that nightmare was only made worse when that roof was severely destroyed. When a storm damaged the roof from the abandoned townhome next door, there wasn't much Filgano could do but worry.
All the moisture and the humidity and stuff, then this place filled with mold. And every time it rained or snowed, you know, God, we worried.
But the nightmare,
then the raccoons came.
didn't end there.
So the raccoons got in through the hole in the ceiling, and then before you know it, we have raccoons in our ceiling.
Only to get even worse.
There were dead baby raccoons on our front steps. They had nested in the roof, and the weight of them had busted through and fallen out onto our front steps.
Gano said that after multiple calls over the years, the city finally condemned the property.
This is where the hole used to be,
allowing Habitat for Humanity to step in.
Boy, this just doesn't look like much right now.
I don't think you guys can fix this place. We're afraid they're going to have to knock our home down. It was that bad.
The first order of business.
We need to replace the whole roof. That's the only thing that makes sense. So after hearing Phil's story and his family's issues that they had had due to this property, we kind of thought that it made sense for us to help out as much as we could.
Ending the nightmare that was becoming their life. But Gano isn't forgetting it. He now helps out on the build, preparing the home for a new family, one that they will soon call neighbors.
They were nice enough to put a roof on our house, you know. They didn't have to do that, and we're very grateful for that. And being a neighbor, I kind of feel like that's the neighbor thing to do.
Gano said one of the worst parts was the embarrassment of living next door to that. He says he can now look at his home without feeling ashamed. Live in Iowa City, Jalyn Souchek, News 7 KWWL.
That's a great idea, great effort there. Thanks a lot, Jalyn. So what was once described as a nuisance property right next door to the Ganos is going to be affordable housing.